Phone calls, text messages, stop bys, just to say what an inspiration we are to, to the community. So now I think it's really hitting us on like making history and really what that means, and not just what it means to us, but what it means to our community.
Welcome back to Official Black Wall Street, the largest app and digital platform connecting you to the best in Black-owned products and services. Head to obws.com and discover thousands of Black-owned businesses you can shop and review today.
In development, an African-American couple just made history in Fayetteville. Look at them. They have built the first Black-owned shopping center. Channel 2's Barron Peterson's live along New Hope Road. And Barron, they found out they were the first at the groundbreaking.
Yeah, they heard it from the mayor, and now they hope to inspire others to go big as well. So here's the new shopping center just opened. Felicia and Winchell Ellibert say if they can do it, you can do it. Felicia Ellibert and her husband Winchell thought it might be a big deal, but not this big.
It really didn't hit me until the day of ribbon cutting.
Last week, for the new Kingdom Corners shopping center in Fayetteville, the city's very first Black-owned shopping center. 7 new businesses, 4 of them open, all of them leased along New Hope Road. A project that required quite a bit of courage and a never-give-up mindset. The couple closed on the 4-acre property during the pandemic.
Prayer. That's just all I could say. We were chosen for this project.
The Elliberts have a lot of business experience. They've owned a smoothie franchise for years, built a new one here at the shopping center, where they also own a med spa called Cleansing Waters.
The schedule's actually pretty tight today.
But they never thought they'd be developers. They say it includes a new set of responsibilities. They're the first in the local Black community to do this. They hope the first of many.
We've been getting phone calls, text messages, stop bys, just to say what an inspiration we are to, to the community. So now I think it's really hitting us on like making history and really what that means, and not just what it means to us, but what it means to our community.
Now I want to welcome everybody to today's episode of Is It Just Me? Insight with T. And today's episode, we're going to talk about Black excellence. We're going to talk about Black resilience, because Katt Williams opened up a can of worms last year, and he said this last year was going to be the year of the truth. Well, I'm going to open up a can of worms this year. Is it just me? Insight with T, and say this is the year of resilience, and with resilience you have to bring brilliance. Blacks in particular, we have been at the forefront of being enemies to everybody and their mama when it comes to keeping somebody down. They wrote laws to keep us down. They did any and everything that they could to keep us out of ownership, out of being an entrepreneur, somebody who owns his or her own business. But I want to say this year, 2025, I started myself in 2020, but in 2025, this is the year to revive your Black spirit, your Black wisdom, your Black intellect. Felicia Ellibert and her husband, Winchell Ellibert, did just that. They opened up Kingdom Corners in Fayetteville, Georgia, to build up the Black community. And this is something I want to see in all of these United States. I don't care where you at. I want to see Black excellence. And let's look at review what they have going on here. It says Kingdom Corners, a Black-owned shopping center in Fayetteville, Georgia. It's the first shopping center of its kind in the city. What's in Kingdom Corners? Frida's Bar and Grill, Southern Fire Kitchen, Salada, you know that's Mexican, Tanzar Nail Bar, Doughboy Pizza, Smoothie King, and Cleansing Water. And it says, who owns it? And I said it point blank, Felicia Ellibert and Winchell Ellibert. And here it is, we have this young Black couple, I believe they're under 60, they're young. And they said they started off, this is a little tidbit, they started off 4 years ago. So they started off when I started, 2020. I started my own entrepreneurship, had to go through the paperwork just like everybody else. and had to build from within. Now, this is the thing. It says the Ellerberts purchased the land for Kingdom Corners in 2020. They developed the idea for the shopping center almost 4 years ago. We know it's 2025, so it'll be 5 years ago. The Ellerberts, hope the shopping center will improve the food and the wellness options in the area. Because when it comes to blacks as a whole,
how are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm loving Detroit. I played here.
As black people, we don't really pay attention to our health. Health is wealth. I am a health and wellness coach. And I've noticed that a lot of the clients that I deal with, they are obese, they're overweight. They don't know how to eat. They don't know how to read labels of things that they're purchasing. They don't know how to stay hydrated. They don't know how to perform the basic, dynamic stretching, static stretching. They don't know the difference between isometric, concentric, or eccentric. So a lot of blacks, we're in need of getting our health and our wellness improved. But I'm gonna say this, every now and then you got to splurge. And I am from Detroit, and I want to play this next video because I want to give a shout out to the official Black Wall Street. And this is a site that's dedicated to black owned businesses, black entrepreneurs. Now let's look at where I'm from. I'm from Detroit, West Side, if you didn't know. What up, though? But we're going to go and take a view of what Kevin Johnson, former NBA player for the Phoenix Suns, former mayor of Sacramento, California, is doing in my hometown, the D. Let's take a look at this.
How are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm loving Detroit. I played here in the NBA many years, and I was always out in Auburn Hills, and I always heard how cool Detroit was. Detroit is fire.
Absolutely, yeah, we are. And when it comes to Paradise Valley, as you know, this is the mecca when it comes to black-owned businesses. And being able to bring a soul food joint right here in the heart of Paradise Valley, what does that mean to you? And what does that mean to the city of Detroit?
Yeah, our restaurant's called Fixin' Soul Kitchen. My grandma's recipes from the South. We won over 50 around the country in all major cities. And when I came to Detroit, I wanted to go to the black community. So I learned a lot about Black Bottom. I learned a lot about Paradise Valley. I got toured and recruited in other places around downtown Detroit. I was like, I got to be in Paradise Valley, and here we are in a black-owned building by Rainey Hamilton. On top of that, I think we want to bring and build a sense of pride, and we want to make people proud. We understand it's a significant responsibility for us to be invited into a community. We got to bring it. We got to deliver. I want to make people proud in Detroit.
And I see the Motown theme going on, so cheers to you. Kudos to you, Mr. Kevin Johnson.
Thank you, sis.
Absolutely.
Now, that was something that I very much enjoyed, and I have to say I haven't been home in 3 years, but I will be going, me and my wife and my son will be going back to the D, because I got to buy some suits, y'all. I got to get some of them Snake Gate wares, my Detroit players. But anyway, I digress. It's so thrilling, it's so uplifting, so inspiring to see that blacks are trying to take hold of their lineage and trying to start something new. Because the black family has been kicked around like a can in the middle of the street. And here Kevin Johnson brings something like this to Detroit. This was just something. Let's look. Let's hear this, y'all.
How are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm loving Detroit. I played here in the NBA many years, and I was always out in Auburn Hills, and I always heard how cool Detroit was. Detroit is fire.
Absolutely, yeah, we are. And when it comes to Paradise Valley, as you know, this is the mecca when it comes to black-owned businesses. And being able to bring a soul food joint right here in the heart of Paradise Valley.
And to bring that to my hometown, it just makes me so happy. So again, I want to say this year is the year of brilliance and resilience to the black family. This is what I want to see. We got to promote this, y'all. We got to promote black family, black things. And I want to give a shout out to Actively Black. Y'all go ahead and Google that website and go ahead and participate. And then I want you to go ahead and let your fingers do the walking. It's a snap, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Is It Just Me? Insight with T. Because I'm back, y'all. I'm back. We're here to promote black resilience, black brilliance, black entrepreneur. This is the year of black, B-L-A-C-K. And for those of y'all who up with Tariq Nasheed, what up though, Tariq Nasheed? FBA. But it's all about the black, the family. And in closing, I want everybody, each and yours, have a wonderful day, wonderful new year. And let's bring black back. He said, I'm bringing sexy back. No, let's bring black back. Oh, has it went anywhere? That's a good question. Y'all leave the comments there for me, because I'm going to answer the comments. I'm going to get to the comments. I'm going to read them and answer. Has black ever went anywhere? Can we bring black back? Or has black always been here? In closing, is it just me? We shall soon see. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Till next time, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with this one right here.
Stop by just to say what an inspiration we are to, to the community. So now I think it's really
Fayetteville,
hitting
stand
us
up.
on
Georgia.
making history and really what that means, and not just what it means to us, but what it means to our community.